my goodness.
You are on Wi-Fi, I hope. Okay.
I think so. Oh my goodness.
Sammy,
We're back.
We're back. The family's back together. And Sammy's happy again.
You got the whole crew today. All right, so we're just going to wait a few seconds until we start seeing people jump on. So as soon as you're on, give us a wave, give us oh, we got people. Who do we got? Oh, hi, Pat. Oh my gosh. Hi, Pat.
Hello. So
Hi,
much fun to be back.
Renelle, is that how you say it? Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Once again, it feels like it's been forever since we've been here together.
Well, our short little vacation was pleasant. It wasn't all vacation, but trust me, this dog was laying the guilt on us every picture we got. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, guys.
He should not be laying any guilt because he got showered with love and attention by the house sitter and the shipping lady who comes over every day. It's so funny because Teresa, our shipping lady, so every day she comes over like clockwork between 9 and 9:30. And Samson like goes ballistic when she comes in, barks at her. Sometimes he even growls. I mean, he's very protective of Paul. So, okay, so we go away for a week, right? And Teresa still keeps coming over. Well, Samson doesn't bark at her when it's just her coming to the door.
And then he sits in her lap just like mine. It's like, okay, I got a friend. So.
Hi, Patricia. Oh my gosh, from France. Patricia, I'm looking so forward to our time together. You actually were on my list today. All right. Hi, Linda. Oh my gosh, Linda. Linda Jackson is watching all the way from the UK. Oh my gosh, you guys. Actually, Linda and the UK, you're on my list as well. Oh my gosh. So thank you. And Ellen. Oh my gosh, Ellen. Ellen, I am going to try to clean up a little bit around here before I leave today. I'm sorry. I've been using the sewing station and moved some of your things around. So I apologize ahead of time if you come back on Monday and it's not quite how you left it. All right. Well, gosh. Hi, Sue. Oh, my gosh. Sue. So happy. And Carol Archer's on my list today, too. This is so exciting. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get going. You guys are all jumping on. I think it's a good thing that we gave you a heads up yesterday that today was the day. All right, so what do we have going on here? Well, as we were just chattering about, we are back from our week-long travel out to the beautiful Pacific Northwest. So we had a great time with Paul's family. Paul, you want to say anything about your family?
We survived 3 days and still love each other.
Well, tell them about night number 1 in the
man.
rental.
All right, so we go to bed a little early because, there's 3 hours difference. And all of a sudden we wake up to all the fire alarms in the 3 or 4 level house going off. And it took us over 30 minutes to figure out how to shut them off.
Fire
Even the
department.
Fire department showed up.
Oh my God.
There was a defective sensor in one of the fire alarms. I had to pull it down. We tried to put a new battery in. Nope, it was going to bug us all night. So, I mean, it was not a fun start.
Yeah. So a little excitement out there, but it was good time with family. We don't get to see our family that lives out there in Seattle very often. So it was really, really good time. And then from there, Paul and I got a one-way rental, and we drove down to Oregon. Hopefully I'm saying that correct on Oregon. And it was nice for Paul and I to road trip and travel together to do some business down there. And so I just want to wrap it up and say a thank you and a shout out to Melanie, who hosted me there in Oregon for the sim session. We had a great group of ladies, learned a lot, and that's the first thing on my list, actually, after my thank yous, is just to let you know that I'm kind of winding down for the year. So I have one more session here in Florida next month in Orlando. So if any of y'all are listening and you're here in Florida and would like to join us in Orlando, I think I probably have just 1 or 2 spots left for that Orlando event. It is, I think, October 11th and 12th, if I've got those dates right. It's a Friday and a Saturday. And you guys, Ellen is coming with me on this one. So we're going to road trip together, Ellen and I. and she's going to be coming with me to that one. So get yourself signed up for that. After that, I have 2 private in-shop sessions scheduled with a couple of folks. One being Patricia, who's coming all the way from France, and then some local people and stuff. So I'm really super excited about that. And then after that comes... Mr. MK.
That's $5. That's what we always do.
So after my Orlando event, this must be an important business call. So after my Orlando event, Paul and I are going on our cruise for our anniversary. Okay, Paul. Paul, you're still in the camera. I'm sorry, I can't have him in there being distracting. Yes. Okay, so Paul and I are really, really looking forward to our anniversary cruise, and that's coming up in November. Okay, so that's what I have coming up in the way of sim sessions for the future. Now, what have I been doing while I've been home the last week or so? I have been working on my double wedding ring class. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I know that I said I was going to do less chattering about it here in the group, but there still may some of you who are interested, and I still have a few spots left in the online double wedding ring class. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about how that's working, and then just remember, you guys, I talk about things here that get posted other places. Okay, so the double wedding ring class, how it works is you must first purchase the class itself. It's an online video training teaching class. Okay, so you purchase the class. That's the only thing you put in your cart. It's $25. You check out, you're done. You're in the class. You will get emailed a link that it's a private link. Only people who purchase it get the link, and that will direct you to all of the videos that I've been doing for the class. Okay, then once you purchase the class, you go back to the website and purchase your kit. Okay, in the kit you get the turner and you get the panels that you need. You check out with that. Now, if you already have the turner, you can just buy panels. Okay, so I know that you have to do this in steps, but it's just kind of how our website works, and it's just how you have to do it. Okay, so the point of it is, though, I'm getting low on my supplies for the double wedding ring for this round. Okay, it is going to be a class that once I'm done filming, it will be up there. It will be on my website, and you can buy it whenever you want. It's just that this first round, I was kind of, using this as my test pilot round and making sure that I had enough supplies to get going. Okay, so if there's more interest, I don't mind buying more supplies. I don't mind doing that at all. But get signed up if you want to do this now. Okay. All right, what else do we have going here? So locally, for my local people, Ellen is going to be doing a ruler class. So for any of you who are catching this later after the fact, we are thinking about starting up a long arm group, a user group that we can network and bounce ideas off each other. So we're going to have this ruler class in a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks. Ellen's planning all of that out, and I'm actually going to be in town for Ellen's class, so I'm super excited about that. Get some actually grab the handlebars. Yeah, me grab the handlebars. Oh, that's kind of scary. All right, so that's what I got coming up for that. Let's see. Okay, so what else is happening? Oh my gosh, the end of the year is coming, and sales calls are coming in, aren't they, honey?
Yes, it's keeping me busy running.
So basically what I wanted to mention about that, you guys, is that last year, at the end of the year, was our biggest push on machine sales. And this just means that we have a lot of planning to do for installs and training. We got to get with our technicians and know who's installing where and what's going on with that. So please, if you are considering an upgrade, get around now and make those decisions. Give us a call. There's a fantastic promotion going on. I can see I left the flyer over there, but I'll post about it anyways. Handy Quilter is giving a bunch of stuff away with a purchase this month. Okay, so I mean feet and all kinds of things that normally people who buy machines from us, they have to buy those as add-ons, and they spend some extra money to buy those things. Well, you don't have to spend that extra money this month. Okay, you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff included with your purchase.
May I step in here?
Oh, please do. I'm feeling lightheaded.
Okay, so some of you may have noticed that the picture on our About Us page that shows all the friendly people, our marketing vice president happens to be my brother. So Marketing Mark, that's what you got to think of. Him and I have been working on trying to make the process for purchasing systems simpler so that we do it more efficiently and nobody feels pressured. We've come out with a document that's like 17 ways to finance a machine, and some of them are, you know, have you thought about going in on it with a friend or family? But some of them are interesting ideas that even I didn't think of. And so if you are thinking about it, there's that to consider. There's ways to finance, and we explain some of the ways you might not have thought of. The other item, which, oh my word, I looked at my beautiful wife and suddenly my brain went blank, which doesn't say much.
What?
But there was something else which I will get back to.
Okay,
back to
when
you
you
on.
have the
So,
oh,
yes.
when you
When I
have
the
that.
oh moment, Samuel will raise his paw.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's really great, you guys. And, you know, I'm just going to be really honest with you. Again, if you have a local retailer, that is what Handy Quilter wants you to have. But many of you over the course of the last year have reached out to us and said, you know what, when we're ready to buy, we're going to be buying from you. So we just kind of need to know when that we're ready time is, okay? So that we can plan, and we are humbled and honored that you want to buy from us. We have been putting a lot of groundwork in over the last 3 years. I think that you've seen all of our growth, and we've been doing what we're doing so that we can service you better, okay? And we're not here to take you away from somebody that you are happy with. We are never about that. We're just here because we hear people say, I want you guys. You guys are so dynamic. We want the training. We just love you. You can bring Samson. I mean, people have said, bring Samson for the install, you know? So, I mean, it's fantastic, you guys. We're really humbled. But just let us kind of know what's going on with that, okay? And I just want to really, you know, remind you about Houston coming up. Keep us in mind if you're in Houston. Now, I was mentioning Houston. Paul and I have a little bit of an idea for the fall to add something to our store in the way of custom t-shirts, okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. We're working with our source right now, and we're hoping to get these done as quick as we can. But I have an idea about shirts, and if we can pull this together in the next week and we can get these ordered, it would be a pre-sale type of order. Get your order in, and then we will order what we need, and hopefully we'll have them for events in the fall and things like that, okay? So why is Sammy whining?
No, that was me whining.
Oh,
He is heavy, you know.
Oh, Lord.
He's a 15-pound dog here.
Okay, so watch for that. Watch on the website. We're really excited about that. The other thing I wanted to mention that I'm over the moon excited about today is that all of my final preparations, or at least my class outline, I have many more preparations to do, but my class outline for my teaching event over at Handy Quilter Academy UK style has pretty much been put into place. And I just want to publicly thank again Liz from Pinhole Quilting over there in the UK for inviting me for this. There's going to be much more on the UK Pro Stitcher pages and the Long Arm Learning Curve pages, and you're going to get more information. So any of y'all who are outside of the United States, over there in Europe, UK, watch for that. Would love to have you come out and see me, and maybe even if you're over here and you want to go over there. I'm super, super excited for that. So I cannot wait for that. So the other huge thing that we can now really formally and finally announce is that one of the other ways that we have been looking to grow is to have people work underneath of us who we can call sub-retailers. So Paul, do you want to just talk a little bit about Carol? Hey, Carol.
Carol is here.
Our association with Ohio Star Quilts up there in Akron.
We'll leave out the politics, but the short answer is Carol really appreciates our values, and if we can save her some time by her working through us versus working directly with Handy Quilter, she's still going to make out like a bandit on these things. But she, being that we have officially worked through the process to make her a sub-retailer for MK Quilts, means that she can actually sell the machines right out of her store and do it with the same packages and things that we offer from support and pricing. And so it's really a partnership. I mean, as things go on, we'll see how this thing goes, but there's yeah, woohoo, Carol, yay. I mean, it's just that, you know, I'm calling ourselves the Amazon with the Chick-fil-A attitude. So we really want to make everybody happy.
I'm super excited. We have, of course, some details to work out with Carol. We're going to have a phone call with her on Monday. But if any of you all are in that area up there in Ohio, just keep watching. We're hoping that Carol can have signage and events and that I can go back and be with her more. I think we've got the tech situation for that area nailed down. It's just really nice to have that local presence. So it's like a retailership. It really is. But we're going to help Carol with that. And we're going to be the underlying support system for her. And so all of her owners will get all of what we do here out of MK Quilts. Okay, so we're super duper excited about that. Okay, the other way that we are growing, and we've talked about this now for a year, is having techs kind of sprinkled throughout that are associated with us. We need to finalize who wants to go to Utah to become a tech with MK. So, Paul, take it away.
So I believe it's November 14th through the 17th or something. It's that week because guess what? November 14th is my birthday. All right. Now, Melissa and I are going to be probably in Panama on that day because we're doing our 30-year cruise together. But that being said, I have several people that are going. I would love to send several more to Utah. Right now, anyways, contact us, fill out the form online. I was just talking to Josh before I came here. And so, I mean, we can't have too many around the country, I believe, the way we're operating here. We're not looking to take any cash. We don't take any portion of the service charges there. We're just trying to build a community of support that works with us to make sure that all our customers and potential customers are happy. So
that's really exciting. We have such a great group of techs working with us already, and you know, we're just expanding. It's awesome, and we want to, no matter where we expand in the good old United States of America, we want to be able to take care of you where you are. That's why we are pouring money into having these people, and you know, we want to take care of you. We will take care of you. That's our promise to you. Okay, so let's see some other tech things. Paul has been considering doing some online training of his own. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes. See, she takes notes. I pull it out of my butt.
Well, you're holding a dog, so you can't have notes.
Okay. So Melissa's format for teaching with these short little videos, I think people have really, you know, taken to. I posted a post about, you know, there are some things that affect QPI and all of us related to our laptops, and that's cloud storage and OneDrive, and what does all this mean? And so my plan is to start a similar class, much cheaper, but just a class that will go slowly through some basic file management, what it means if you're going to use OneDrive, because these changes have even confused me over time as well. And the model of having a 15-minute video that you can watch, do a little bit, maybe have a little exercise, and finish up, you know, do it at your own pace. And we're going to have a Facebook group that you can post to as well, a lot like the other class. But that's one of the things that I'm really hoping to try and find time for in this coming week to get started. The other thing that Melissa has tasked me with is to redo the ProStitcher installation and update video, because I guess there's still some confusion and things. So watch for that. That'll be a freebie on YouTube.
Yeah, so, you know, and you guys, if there are any of you out there who are watching who are still just confused about what is simulation, and do I got to pay for simulation? How do I get simulation? I know it's all very overwhelming, especially when you're a brand new person, okay? You're just trying to get that thing set up in your house and press play so that you can stitch something. And simulation may seem like this big thing that's like you have no clue. So don't worry if you're just confused by it all. It's just that some of the videos that Handy Quilter has done and some that we have done are a little bit dated now because they've changed things slightly, okay? So it's very easy to download it and get yourself going with simulation. And once you get yourself in the simulation gear, the way that I think about quilting has completely changed since simulation came into existence. So I just, I can't even really remember how I quilted without simulation. But anyways, so that's one of the things that we want to do. Our sales from QPI are still coming in. And again, it can be a little bit confusing and overwhelming. But when I talk about QPI, which stands for Quilt Pattern Indexer, when I talk about that in my classes, I always ask you, please, please, please go to the help screens. Go to the manual that Paul did. There's a lot of little videos in there that can explain QPI to you. Now, that does not mean that we're not going to support you. If you have questions, if you have issues, it's our product. Please reach out, but please try to do some of it on your own.
Okay, we have hundreds of copies out there, but I have run into about 6 to 8 issues where for some reason the configuration files get deleted. Most of the time the keywords are fine. Only once I've had it, but go under there and export your keywords. Do it now. If you got QPI, just export it, put it in your downloads or your documents directory. That will protect your keywords. Okay, you don't have to use the whole backup to back up everything, but export your keywords. I don't see a big problem, but some Windows update I think has done something that's causing QPI to potentially lose its configuration is what's happening. So if you have the problem, call me.
Does that sound to you like that's coming your way from a data protection guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Back up.
Back up.
If you have our videos and they're only on the USB, you're wrong. You should be copying them to your hard drive.
Yeah,
You should be copying them
definitely.
everywhere.
What does QPI mean? QPI stands for Quilt Pattern Indexer, and it's a product that we developed last year to help you. Now, it's not organizing for you, but it is an avenue, an app, if you will, a program that will help you look at all of the digital patterns that you have, be able to have an image of what you have, be able to search on them, and all of that. Somebody had a question here, so just hold on. I'm very new.
Call me, email Paul at MK Quilts if you're having trouble. We'll have to set up a little time. I can get on and show you how it's done. I don't care if you're a customer or not. We'll get her done.
Okay, Randy, that's for you.
So
yes, Paul is willing to help you through that process. And remember, he does this with another product that he uses. It's called TeamViewer. It's a screen sharing type of thing where he can actually, you set up a time. He's here, you're there, but you can share your screen so that he can help you through it. He can see what you're doing, okay? And we always, always, always caution people against ever doing that with somebody that you don't trust, okay?
Yep.
We know that you all are here because you trust us, and we are blown away and humbled by that every day, that you've never met us. Most of you have never met us, but you trust us, and we value that very, very heavily. But don't ever share your computer screen with somebody that you don't know, okay? Don't ever do that.
Never.
Okay. All right, so I think that's pretty much all I have on my list. Anything else, hon?
Oh, you had me lay these over here.
Yeah,
Is this
so
part of the
I
show and
forgot.
tell?
Well, yeah, we can make it part of show and tell. So I've been working on my double wedding ring class, and if you're in the class, you know that I have been releasing it in short little chapters, okay? And so just today, I was filming more of the final steps of the double wedding ring class. So I'm almost done, and I really wanted to be done by this weekend because I'm going on retreat next week. I'm so excited. But here's one of my double wedding rings. Okay, Ellen did this one. She also did the quilting on that. At the very end of the double wedding ring class, which is a piecing class, at the very end of the class, I'm going to talk about my approach to layout and rendering for the double wedding ring. Ellen actually did the quilting designs on this. She designed it. So I don't know, that Ellen, she's got so many gifts and talents. And then just another one of the double wedding rings that I personally am working on. And you guys, this technique is a no, that is an N-O, no curved piecing technique. For real, okay? So check out that class. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you what we got over here on the frames. Ellen is working on a beautiful embroidered quilt. So there's some really large, beautiful star blocks there. And then there's these cool animal embroiders. And then the backing. Do you see that backing? Way cool. Okay, over here on McForte, and before I show you what's on McForte, I want you to know that she has been for sale for a while, and we want to clear her out. Okay, we want to get her sold, so we are offering some deep discounts. Now, when we offer floor models, doesn't necessarily mean that you can get everything on off of a Handy Quilter promotion, but we wrap in a lot of our stuff. We discount the machine a little bit. It's got some miles on it, gently used. Okay, so if you are at all interested and you think you might be able to, swing getting a floor model, please give us a call. We want to get this Forte out of here. Okay, so here.
I remembered.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Okay. I don't know if people have noticed, but for those that are on the edge and thinking, well, how much could I get for my used machine if I were going to do something? This month, get it on the MK Quilts website. And you can also tell your customers that they're going to get the top 5 MK Quilts videos with your used machine to sort of sweeten the deal. So this is the month to get it. You don't have to take the deal, but let's get it out there. Then you can see, so the people that are looking to maybe get into it at a lower dollar figure, if you're thinking about it, another customer, I must go.
Okay, so that's really a good point, you guys. And remember, one of the things that I do with my floor model sales is I treat you like a full-on owner, okay? All right, so over here on McForte, another quilt that Ellen is working on. It's kind of a a braid quilt. Really pretty. Over here, as I walk around, Paul is on the phone over there. But right here is my Simply. Usually there's an Amara right there, but I sold the floor model Amara. I have another one sitting in my bedroom at my house. Okay, and then further over here in the corner, this is where I'm doing all of my video recording for my double wedding ring. So that class, like I say, is almost done. If you want to get in on that class, please sign up as soon as possible. All right, you guys. Phew. It's a Friday night. Paul and I are going to have a little bit of date night tonight, go out for dinner. And I'm feeling so unprepared for retreat, but I am super excited. I'm going to be up in North Georgia all next week. And then at the end of that, I'm going to be in Daphne, Alabama. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I didn't mention Daphne earlier. I think I probably have 1 or 2 spots left. That's not this weekend, but a week from this weekend. It's in the Mobile, Alabama area. So if you are interested at all, reach out to me and come out and see me in Alabama. All right? Okay, you guys, thank you so much for everything. Thanks for being a follower. Thanks for all of your support, all of your business. And until next time, from my studio to yours, happy quilting. Bye-bye.